Well, hey there. Hi. Thought I'd have a heart-to-heart talk today because they're like family. I don't advertise, so I don't have a million followers. And, most of the people that follow me, they've found me through word of mouth or something more close or personal. They saw me at a festival or something, and I think the people that find me that way, it's more real. Like they're following me because they know who I am and they want to, not because they saw me in some flashy ad or something. That's quality. I'd rather have quality than quantity. And lately things have been dwindling down because YouTube is not promoting me, or even when I release a video, it doesn't even tell my subscribers that I did, because if you're in the natural health world and trying to show people how to heal themselves naturally, YouTube's not too crazy about that. They don't want to promote that. They don't want to push that. They don't want to get into trouble. So people who subscribe to me are not even getting notified anymore that I released the video. So fewer and fewer people are seeing my stuff. And if they don't see my stuff, they forget about me. And then that's the end as we know it. So, just know I post a video every Sunday. Put it on your calendar. Make yourself a reminder. Every Sunday morning, Marcus releases a video. If I can. So just remember that. Anyway, first of all, it's been 15 years? We've been together for 15 years. Many of you. And I want to thank you for that. You guys are like family. And I can see from your comments that some of you are just there not because necessarily what I say, but because we feel like we're together on a common journey through life. And I just want you to know I appreciate that. If I was in it for money, I wouldn't have my stuff filled all the way up to the top. I'd be promoting. I'd be on there spewing forth advertisements to millions of people. Some of these doctors who sell their stuff online, you know who I'm talking about. Their bottles are filled only like 1/3, 1/2, and their ingredients are... I'm not even going to go there. But anyway, a lot of these big companies like AG1, Organifi, AG1 costs almost $3 per tablespoon. Organifi, $2 per tablespoon. My green formula is $1.25 per tablespoon, and the best deal of all is the Green Pro C, which is 86 cents per tablespoon if you use it like a 15-day supply. It's a 2-pound bag. That's 3 bags of AG1 or Organifi. That's 3 times of a better deal than AG1. So, and they don't have chlorella or pine nuts or durian or prickly pear cactus or goobinge kakadu plum or sea buckthorn or yellow dock root or Siberian ginseng. They don't have any of that stuff because it costs too much. They want to make a profit. I just want the best, and I'm selling it basically at cost. So just keep that in mind. I don't advertise. If I was in it for money, I'd be doing heavy advertising and I'd be having cheap ingredients, but I don't do that. So anyway, let's get into this channel. What is it that you guys want to see? It's the healthy life. That's the name of this channel. And I've always said it's about obviously what you eat and drink, diet, and stuff like that, but also relationships and money. And some people don't want to hear about the other stuff. Well, when we talk about health, you are investing in your future. When we talk about relationships, you are investing in your future. And as you know, stress is the biggest killer of all. If you have bills to pay, a mortgage or electricity bills or water or car repairs or home repairs or groceries or medical bills and vacations, it is unfathomably irresponsible to not see money as something to invest into your future. How can you live if you don't have any money? So people think money is evil. Ooh, we don't want to talk about that. That's the unspoken thing. We don't talk about that. Well, yeah, but that's your freedom. That's your freedom to do whatever it is you want. And you don't make it your primary thing, but you should have enough of it. And the way you get it is you don't live day to day. You don't live paycheck to paycheck. You invest in your future with your health, your relationships, and your money. So I want to do more videos about that, about how to really invest in your future so you will have no more concerns, so you're financially free to do what you want and live the life that you deserve. And, I don't have any courses. I don't have any things you sign up for. I don't have seminars. I don't have a membership fee or courses you take. I tell you all this stuff for free. But if nobody sees this channel, then what's the use? So for those of you, the few people that are left watching this channel, what is it you want to see? Tell me. I mean, do you just want to know what to eat? I mean, and most people don't want to hear that. You've heard it a million times, and you don't like what I say anyway. I don't say eat sugar. I stay away from the bread, stay away from the cookies and the pizza and the ice cream. Nobody wants to hear that. They want the chocolate diet. I don't even say you must eat raw vegan. You must be 100%. No, you don't. Because if you're not happy, you're not going to be lasting long on that, and you're not going to be, and stress is a horrible thing to have, and it's got to be something that you could do for your life. So I try to give you things that are practical in all areas, not just what you eat and drink. And I try not to lecture you. And some of you say, well, Markus, you seem kind of bitter and angry and frustrated, and I don't want to hear that. When people ask you, what do I do about this? And I tell you, but you don't want to hear that, and then you go keep doing the things that are causing the problem, you'd be frustrated too. It's so frustrating when you tell people what they need to hear. You tell them, okay, you don't want this problem? Do that. But they don't want to hear that. So then they come back and they ask me the same question again months or years later. Oh, what do you do for this? Well, you asked me that last year. Obviously, you didn't do what I said, or you did a half-ass attempt at it. You didn't quite follow through with it, did you? Because you still want your pizza and your beer and your ice cream and all that. And you want the quick fix with the HRT and all that. They keep doing their unhealthy stuff, and then they keep getting their problems, and then they ask me what to do about it. And it gets this horrible circle, and it's really frustrating. And when I see people I care about not getting better because they can't change their ways because they're stuck in their addictive stuff, that would frustrate you too. The tough love people are usually the ones with the big heart, and the ones that lure you in with their soft you don't want to know what they're like in real life. So I'm actually a very nice guy. I'm very, very, I do nothing but mean well. I only want to give people the very best of what's best for them. And I might do it maybe it's because I'm German. I don't know. I'm very tough. Do it until you're right. Ugh. But I care. And that's what matters. I want you to be healthy and happy and successful in life. That's what it's about. I want you to be there so you don't have your life of stress and unhappiness and frustration. It hurts when I see people I care about continue in a unhealthy, frustrating, unhappy life. That bothers me. So that's why I'm bothered sometimes. Okay, well, anyway, but I don't want to lecture about food all the time. That gets so old and so boring. So I want to talk more about how you can be financially free to live the life that you deserve. Go on vacation more. Have all your bills paid. Pay off your house. And it's an amazing feeling. But you got to start. You got to change some things. Just like you got to change what you eat and drink if you want your health to be better in the future. You're investing in your future. If you pick the wrong person to live with, then in the relationship area, then that's going to affect your future. Matter of fact, some people die from the stress from having that wrong choice. So making whatever choices you make now affects you next week, next month, next year, and for the rest of your life. And that's what this channel is about, and that's what I'm about. And I want you to know, I don't want to be speaking to an empty room. I want people to know about this valuable information because I'm giving it to you for free. No memberships, no, you know what. Anyway, so Yeah, YouTube doesn't mention me anymore because I'm one of those fringe people. But those of you who follow me know that it works. And I mean, come on, this is how every living thing in nature has been forever. That's how everything out there other than man lives. Everybody wants an instant fix. They want that instant gratification. They want that just tell me what to take. The only real way to get results, real results that last a long time in your life, is to roll up your sleeves and do what needs to be done as a long-term investment. And it's the same thing with health. It's the same thing with relationships, same thing with money. You got to invest in your future. And it really adds up over time. I mean, that's what it all comes down to. And that's what this channel is about. So every Sunday morning, be sure to check for my video. And I will give you the most powerful advice to how to get there quickly and make it last. No membership fees. No, you know what I mean. This is just free stuff, and it's the most powerful there is. And I just want you to stick around because this is the stuff that changes life. And this is my contribution to mankind. And I read the comments. Don't listen to what I say and trust it. Read the comments and you'll see it works. I'm here for you. I'm the family member that really cares, even though I can be a little weird and annoying at times, but I'm the one that's there that gives you results. So I love you all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.